is still early in the season, but one could be forgiven to never have guessed that the Diamond Rock FA hosting Social Warrior Football Club at the Church Ground will be a top of the table clash in the Madhya Pradesh Premier League Season 2. But such is the unpredictability in this division that it is not surprising but rather refreshing to decide who takes an early lead. I am Sohan Poddar in the commentary box, and no way one can say if you predict this one. On the head coach of Diamond Rock FA, Ashrujit Chatterjee makes two changes to the team which defeated Eagles FC 2-1 in the last game. Sanjay Orao on the score sheet, so he is the obvious pick. Bideshi Urang keeps his place between the sticks in goal with Parimal Murmu and the number 6 Prashant in midfield. He was the man of the match in the last game. The playmaking responsibility falls to the shoulder of the number 12 Sanjay Orao, and Rupnath, the number 9, will be their target man up front. And now over to the away side, Social Warrior head coach Ashish Sen has left out Arpit Malviya and Shukhen Mandi from the starting 11. Hitesh and Abhishek Pal comes in. They will be eyeing for at least a point with this ultra-defensive formation, and they'll rely on Tushar for goals and try to compact that midfield and defense. Mohammad Anas, despite letting in 2 goals, made few stunning saves against Bharti Football Club. These are the substitute bench. Limbu Kanhayalal, brought on in the last game, all starts on the bench for the Diamond Rock FA. It looks a very balanced side on paper. And the Social Warriors, Manoj Kumar, waiting to get few minutes. He was unutilized in the last match, and so was Salman Chaudhary, Deepak, and Edguare Collis. In case the game gets tough, they will be looked into if the coach decides so. The Madhya Pradesh Premier League Group B is coming into shape with the Diamond Rock FA at the second position. But look at Madan Maharaj, Bharti, FC, all are rising. And these are the match officials: referee Vijendra Parmar, assistant referees Sadanand Thakur and Manoj Ahirwar, with the fourth official Jyoti Gaur. So far, it is going to be interesting. Already on a high, the Diamond Rock FA, and they have shown that they are very compact in their team setup. The Madhya Pradesh Premier League. The wingers have impressed so far in this competition. Ajay Purvia of Lions FA with 4 goals, Dipendra Sisodia of Chamunda Football Club with 6, even Sanjay Orao opening his account in the last game for the Diamond Rock FA against Eagles FC. It's going to be highly entertaining because both the teams like to attack, and how they control their midfield. It's going to be important to see. All the teams played equal number of games so far in Group B, a top of the table clash, and a massive 3 points in terms of creating that early lead on top. A Social Warrior will take into this on the back of a loss. A win this morning in their game will take them above Eagles FC to the top. And for Social Warrior, now the challenge is to get back the momentum and gain the aggression. Arpit Malviya is on the bench. His uncanny style on the pitch impressed in the last match. And well, good morning to you and welcome on this most perfect morning for a game of football. And the conditions are absolutely splendid. The crowds have come out in their groves for this match. It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game of football, and everybody is being attracted to it. It's been the talk of the town. The buses have been packed, the mediators lining up outside, and the coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here. All of it adds up to make a terrific game of football. The team in red is the Diamond Rock FA, and the Social Warrior Football Club in yellow and black. An early foul for the Diamond Rock FA. Is Baljit Kumar, the left fullback, stepping up into the attacking area. A neat diagonal into the feet of the attacker. Just lost control of the ball. It's again that awkward bounce, which is making all the difference. Controlling becomes a bit of an issue in this ground conditions. given the fact that ground is pretty heavy due to continuous rain for the past couple of days in this part of the country. But the drop in mercury, the drop in temperature due to the rain will be slightly easier on the players. At 10:30 a.m. kickoff. This one, we have a triple header today. More two games coming up after this. And now on the attack is the social warrior. A long-range try by Tushar Singh. His non-kicking foot went off balance. He couldn't execute that shot to perfection. Even though it was a difficult shot to take, you need to be a player of a supreme quality in order to get those on target. At least positive signs from the youngsters. It's a battle between two Bengali tacticians as well. Ashrujit Chatterjee of the Diamond Rock FA and Ashish Sen of the Social Warrior Football Club. And Social Warrior, of course, lost against Bharti Football Club in their opening game by 2-0. But we have seen stranger things have happened in this competition so far. Even in Group A, the Lions winning their first game in dominance but losing out to Shihor Boys in round 2. And such is the unpredictability at this division. Here is the coach Ashish Sen of Social Warrior Football Club watching the match very keenly from the sidelines. He will be eager to get a point from this fixture, and if they manages to get three, it will be a bonus for his side. An early shot comes in. Videshi run, and here's Ashrujit Chatterjee, Diamond Rock FA. He will be hoping that his team continues the momentum. He will be eyeing for full 3 points from this particular fixture as well. A social warrior player is down. For the Diamond Rock FA, Romeo Das and Sanjay Orao was on target against Eagles. Here is the number 6 Harish Shafiq going down early due to that late challenge on him. Tried to pluck the ball from the air. And the Social Warrior Football Club, they have a free kick deep inside their own area. The centre back pairing of Soshim and Ashim is going to be very crucial this morning. Here is Prashant stabbing it towards Saurav. And the game yet to settle down. 5 minutes on the clock already. No settling signs so far. A keen football enthusiasts with an observational eye will agree to the fact that Diamond Rock FA capitalizing on two defensive errors of Eagles FC in the last match. And here is Shoshim Tangwa playing on the left side for the Social Warrior. There's a flick coming in from Gute. Shoshim, the right full back of Social Warrior. And that diagonal ball looking for Tushar Singh, but it was intercepted. A great takedown. Comes inside, sends the ball into the box. But time and again looking for Kaikokam Gute, the number 18 who made his way into the box, trying to double up alongside number 11 Tushar Singh. Has just mistimed his run on that occasion, allowing the likes of Sanjay Orao to track back and make the clearance. A flick on coming in towards Tushar. A very convincing clearance from the Diamond Rock FA defenders. Is Gute. Continuing his run was Soshim. He lost his balance. And finally, it breaks for the Diamond Rock. Here is the number 9 on the ball. Rupnath, the skipper of the side. Can't find that pass. Mohit taking the throw in for the Diamond Rock. Mohit. There is possession just switching from one team to the other in the blink of an eye. And the midfield of both the teams yet to impose themselves. Still early days. They're trying to check each other out, and that is going to be the strategy of the two coaches, at least in the first quarter of the match. As Sanjay Rao was trying to apply pressure on the centre backs of the social warrior, and his pass is intercepted in the way. And here comes the Diamond Rock FA, a poke towards goal, but it's wide. Rupnath, the number 9, just sneaking in behind the defense line of the Social Warrior Football Club, and that poke towards goal is off target, and that was the ball beautifully weighted by Saurav into the path of Rupnath. Saw the keeper on rushing, missing the target. Had to make the decision quick, and the moment he saw the keeper leaving his mark, trying to narrow down the angle, his eyes lit up. Couldn't hit the target. The first clear-cut opening of the match falls for the Diamond Rock FA, the side from Balaghat. Prashant. Back to his left full back, Baljit. And outside of the boot pass, finding his mark up front. Here's the number 7, Parimal Murmu, making inroads into the box. And a good sliding challenge coming in from Shoshim. Corner kick for the Diamond Rock Football Club. Slowly and steadily, the Rock FA gaining ascendancy. As you can see, first chance for them to mount pressure from this corner kick. It is the number 18, Mohit Kumar, in corner duties for the Diamond Rock FA. It's a low corner, cleared away from the near post. It will be collected by Baljit. Chance for him to recycle it into the box. Curling cross and a first time clearance by Social Warrior. Can't play the through ball, Mohammad Amir. It was blocked. Again choosing the aerial route. Falls to the striker, the number 18, Gute. They're trying to flick it over his man and set up Tushar. Here's Parimal. Prashant. Out wide to the number 18, Mohit. Back to Prashant. A lovely give and go. The Social Warrior defender comes in the way to avert the danger. And the Madan Maharaj, who won their opening match yesterday by 3-1 against Barwani a football club. They will be in action as well today. Another cross driven across towards the face of the goal, but the goalkeeper going down on time. That was the incident. Prashant's ball towards Deepak Lakra. The number 6 Harish Shafiq comes in the way. But that cross from Murmu was easy for the goalkeeper to collect. The Social Warrior Football Club yet to score a goal in this competition. Here's the number 15, Mohammad Amir. His forward pass was blocked. Plenty of pink shirts in the way. And free kick goes to the way of that Diamond Rock. Prashant with a misplaced pass. Yadav. Baljit. Nicely done there by Baljit. And now he quickly moves it forward. And chasing this one is Parimal Murmu. But not taking any risks. Shoshim Tangwa. And that was the foul on Deepak Lakra by the number 6 Harish Shafiq. Very lucky to get away with that. And this is the game match number 19 in the Madhya Pradesh Premier League. Sanjay Urao is offside. Opened the scoring for the Diamond Rock FA in the last match against Eagle Football Club. And he will be hoping to add more to his individual tally. He likes to go forward, the number 12, join in attack. And towards Sanjay. Is Rupnath. Looking to switch play. It cleared away. Mohit. Tushar Singh dropping into midfield. And his pass is cleared away. Sanjay. Baljit. The battle between the two number 7s, Ashish Barua and Parimal Murmu. Mr. Perma, the man in the middle, are just saying it's a free kick for the Diamond Rock FA. As Harish Shafiq, Prashant was going ready to take the free kick, and a man in yellow immediately going down. Here's the number 21, Nagesh, the stopper fullback. So quarter of an hour gone here at the church ground in Shihor. It's still goalless between the Diamond Rock FA and Social Warrior Football Club. Keeping more of the ball is the Diamond Rock FA so far, also creating an opening for themselves. A through ball for the number 9, the skipper Rupnath, who missed the target by inches, and nothing so far in terms of creativity uh, by the Social Warrior Football Club. So far, the game is being played inside their own half, and just the two strikers up top, Kaikukam Gute and Tushar Singh. No services for them for so far from midfield, which is why you will see Tushar and Gute time and again dropping into midfield to get to the ball, and that was the free kick, nicely taken. And the target was, of course, Rupnath. And now a shot comes in, comfortable, no pace on that. Shridanand Patil is Kaikam Gute. Soshi looking up, trying to spot the run of Tushar. It's been chested down, finding it very difficult to find his strike partner, Gute. And the number 11, Tushar, is being very tightly marked. And now chance opens up for the Diamond Rock FA, and the shot from Sanjay Orao getting a block. It kindly fell for him, and that was another chance for Diamond Rock. Rupnath had Ashim Barua on his shoulder then, and that ball breaking for the number 12 on the bounce, who takes it. Nice deflection, nice block by Nagesh of the Social Warrior. And the Diamond Rock have a corner kick here. It's gonna be an in-swing floater, takes a drop, and the goalkeeper anticipating it, and leaving his line with confidence. And now the ball has been won back. Rupnath, another weak left-footed attempt. The flag has gone up before that. An offside fractionally. The skipper had a couple of chances in the last game as well against the Eagle FC. He couldn't hit the target. But he got to keep trying, and that's the job of strikers. A high boot and a free kick for Social Warrior from a scoring position. And this is one thing Ashwajit Chatterjee didn't want from his team to give away, a set piece routines to Social Warrior Football Club. And that was the incident. Patil's ball. And Gute, that high boot hitting his face. 21 minutes on the clock. and a golden chance for the social warrior to take a lead here. 5 players in the wall. Prashant, Sanjay, Rao, all making up that wall for the Diamond Rock FA, who is the goalkeeper. Videshi Rang just directing his defense, getting ready for this free kick. In it comes. He got the dip. It was not too bad. And that was the free kick taken. He got the right dip. Just went over the crossbar. Not a bad attempt. Even though Videshi Rang had that covered. Sanjay pokes it forward. Now the chance opens up for 1-0, and yes, it is. And Diamond Rock FA, in the blink of an eye, turning defense into attack. And this is where they're so dangerous. The side from Balaghat. A quick transition. And there it is. A sensational diagonal ball by Sanjay Rao. He was completely through. Parimal Murmu got the space, keeps his head, and makes no mistake. Rolls the ball past the goalkeeper into the second post. A cool, calm finish by the number 7. And the Diamond Rock FA takes the lead here against the Social Warrior Football Club. And the Social Warrior just committing too many men up front during that free kick, which is why they left out plenty of gaps at the back. And that quick release from Sanjay Rao doing the damage, because the Social Warrior FC defenders were yet to fall back into their original berth. Another space opening up. Sanjay Rao moves it forward into the path of Roopnath, who tried to take it onto his right foot. Quickly closed down by Hitesh Rathore. No, that was not a valid challenge. He's been penalized and giving away another free kick to the Diamond Rock, this time from the far side. And this time it is the skipper, Roopnath, over this. He's got a couple of options inside the box to aim at. Roopnath takes it. A safe pair of hands. And that was a comfortable, clean catch for the goalkeeper. Is Soshim Tangwa, the right wing back of Social Warrior. Ashim Barua. Tushar Singh. He's lay off for his left back. He can't keep the ball in play. Sort of looking long into no man's land. Tushar Singh will see that out. Is getting noticed. The right wing back Shoshim, and this time getting caught And now it's back with Sanjay. Shashim out of position. Mohammad Amir making the interception and moves it forward. Just eased off the ball quite comfortably. Egute. But his the forward pass was off the mark. So the last season's semi-finalists at the Diamond Rock FA were looking dominant in the early stages. They missed out on last term, playing the finals, losing to Madan Maharaj. And this time, they will keep an eye. They will want their name in the hat for the top two spot. And they will be willing to play the final. Is Harish and losing out? Is that an elbow? The referee says get up. Here comes the Diamond Rock. Pressing high. An early pressure applied on Social Warrior FC. Baljeet's attempted cross is deflected out as we touch the half-hour mark here at the church ground in Shihor. And the Diamond Rock FA looking very, very threatening as the game progresses. And now the corner coming in is cleared away. The clearance not too far comes right back in as sent out and nicely retrieved in midfield by Mohit Kumar. Can he formulate this one into something meaningful? Here is the skipper Rupnath. Again over the top, but the offside flag has gone up. This time against the goal scorer Parimal Murmu. And all the matches of the Madhya Pradesh Premier League Season 2 live and exclusive on the YouTube channel of Sportscast India. And the recordings and individual highlights are also available. I got to contact the owner aditya.mohanty@sportscastindia.com. That's the email ID on the bottom of your screen. Another breakaway move, beating his man for pace. And now another chance for the Diamond Rock FA keeper saves it. And unfortunately, they're committing a handball just on the line. And a Social Warrior won't be able to believe their luck. That was a marauding run down the left flank from the number 16 Romeo Das. And Rupnath on the rebound, committing a handball. Very, very lucky. a social barrier, and that could have been an easy tap-in opportunity for the number 9, winning the ball back. Now it's Romeo Das. Prashant. And that's the indication from the assistant referee. It's a free kick. It's turning out to be a one-way traffic. The first half with the Diamond Rock FA as stamping their authority in the game, even though they made a slow start but eaten into possession. An awkward bounce for the goalkeeper. Well, all sorts of trouble for the social barrier now. Now taking his time and not getting enough distance on his goal kick. And time and again, the social barrier getting caught in their passing drills inside their own half, finding it difficult to come out and make those passes, make those final passes between the lines. A full press on by the Diamond Rock. A miscued shot by Gute. He gets the ball back. Mohammad Amir. Patil. Is cleared and drops into the feet of Rupnath, who is battling for the ball, but loses out to Mohammad Amir, finding his midfield partner, deciding it and lining up from distance onto his strong right foot. And that was the incident from that free kick, and that bounce almost hoodwinked the goalkeeper, and that's a much better route to go out wide. Two waiting in the middle, a solid challenge from the left wing back of Social Warrior Football Club. A corner for the Diamond Rock. And that was the challenge by the number 29, Anil Rawa. The Diamond Rock goalkeeper this time, Mohammad Anas. No troubles for him. Now Videshi run goes long, and the ball just drops into the final third. Goes away from one. One waiting in the middle. A Rupnath on the edge of the area, and the cross taking a deflection. And finally, number 6, Harish Shafiq, just chesting it out for another corner. Waves of attack from the Diamond Rock FA, showing their dominance. They're desperate in search of the second goal. Meanwhile, seems like a change is coming up. So we have the first substitution of the game. Rupnath, this keeper, being taken off, is being replaced by Marshall Kisku. Maybe for Rupnath at this age, a fatigue creeping in. Manager deciding to bring in a young talent. This corner will be easily defended by Social Warrior. Here's Tushar Singh. On the turn, number 22, Patil, keeps it under his control. Driving forward into the feet of Tushar. And quickly latches onto the second ball as well. Here comes the social warrior, defending deep the Diamond Rock FA. It's an aimless ball. Madan Maharaj at present topping the Group B in terms of goal difference. They scored 3 last evening against Barwani Football Club, and second on that tally is Bharti. And they are the only side who've managed to keep a clean sheet after the end of round 1, and the goalkeeper this time struggling to clear his line, instead giving away a corner opportunity to the Social Warrior Football Club. A clumsy clearance, and he will be hoping that nothing substantial comes off from this corner. Social Warrior. Too much air on the corner. A glancing header from Gute. A header into the path of Tushar. It was blocked in the way. And now Ashim Barua. He's got quick feet. Good turn of pace. Ashish Barua keep going. But his low cross comfortably defended. Now back-to-back corner kick for the Social Warrior Football Club. Just one goal can give them back the confidence which is at present lacking. Taking it short. And the attack peters away before it could even develop, as the offside flag has gone up. The number 21, Nagesh, was not in sync with the pass made by the kick taker. And the goalkeeper, Mohammad Anas. This time he gets good distance on the goal kick. Here is Marshall Kisku winning the ball in a very good area. And now Parimal, the goal scorer, is being kept at bay this time by the right full back, Shushim Tangwa. Parimal Mumu's 23rd minute strike, via which the Diamond Rock FA are still up by a goal. And you can see not enough men forward for the Social Warrior. Only the number 18. And he's been surrounded by 4 pink shirts. Tricks past his man is the number 11, Tushar Singh. Now he cuts inside, comes in field from his wide position. And before he could pull the trigger, he was quickly closed down. And now Tushar, shifting it out wide, he chips it into the box. Attempted flick on into the path of Gute. Brave goalkeeping by Videshi Rang. Just sensing the danger and quickly pouncing onto the ball. Das is Shane, the manager or the social warrior also deciding to make a change. And this time, Tushar Singh was brought down as he tried to nus- nutmeg his way past his marker. Tushar Singh will be making way for Shukhen Mandi, who started in the last match. A slightly different offering Shukhen Mandi brings to the pitch. He's got the pace, he's agile, he can run at defenses. With Tushar Singh, he brings more physical prowess. Both the strikers have got their own advantage and disadvantages. Amir has got a free kick from deep, lofting it into the box, headed away. Chance for the diamond drop to counter. Here is Kisku, wrong footing his marker. Accelerating is still Kisku, a deflection in the way, and has gone into the back of the net. And the Diamond Rock FA have managed to double their lead before heading into half time. And what a strike by the number 14, just to justifying his inclusion. And what a way to mark his return. Look at that, receiving and completely wrong footing his marker. And that shot, the goalkeeper could have done much better with that. Just gone under him. Muhammad Anas letting the ball go in. And the Diamond Rock FA, they were up by a goal in the last match in the first half. But this game against the Social Warrior, they are already up by 2-0. Nicely keeping his feet was Romeo Das. And now Parimal. Shoshim wins the battle. Cross from right by Shukhen Mandi. But Parimal Murmu is offside. And that was the ball played into his path by Mohit Kumar. The 4 minutes added on in the first half. The Diamond Rock FA leading by 2-0. Romeo Das has scored the opening goal of the day in the 23rd minute before it was doubled by Marshall Kishku just at the stroke of half time. And Baljit, he's had a very good game. Impressive on the overlap. He was getting noticed in the opener as well. Heavily involved in attacking down the left flank for the Diamond Rock. This time the flag has stayed down. Parimal Murmu, a sliding tackle by Nagesh. Can they get one more? This time, easy pickings. And now, chance to counter for Social Warrior is Gute on the ball. He's looking for men in support and eventually gets it in the likes of the number 23 Shuken Mandi. He's been dispossessed of the ball by Kisku, the scorer of the second goal. And now stepping up is Mohammad Amir. The ball just snatched away from his feet by Prashant. The Diamond Rock FA are winning those midfield battles uh, in cent% cases. You can see the side from Balaghat dominating midfield. They're always that extra man. They're creating that 4v3 situation in the middle of the park. And that is where SWFC, that is the Social Warrior, are lacking. And now it's Orao. Orao keeps going. Another opportunity for the Diamond Rock FA. Corner. Mohit Kumar is sending this one in. Another long clearance. You can see that high line coming into play. And Mohammad Anas, who didn't had a good game so far between the sticks. Here is Patil. Oh, given away very cheaply. Prashant can't get the right pass into his men. Stepping past his challenge is Mohammad Amir. And now Gute takes it in his stride, goes one way then the other. And that attempt was a disappointing one. So half time then between the Diamond Rock FA and the Social Warrior Football Club, and the side from Balaghat is leading by 2-0 at the end of the first 45 minutes of play. So, welcome back. You are watching Madhya Pradesh Premier League Season 2 live on the YouTube channel of Sportscast India, and we are underway with the second half as the team in pink and blue stripes is the Diamond Rock FA will be attacking from left to right of your screen in the second half. The team which is on the lead, goals from Parimal Murmu and Marshall Kisku, and the team in yellow is the Social Varia Football Club, who will be operating from right to left of your screen in the second 45 minutes of play. And the team in yellow, after that initial impetus in the final third, just punctuating by Parimal Murmu's 23rd minute strike. You can see Ashrujit Chatterjee. Things have gone according to plan so far, but they need to keep the focus on in the second half as well. And yesterday we saw the game between Madan Maharaj and Barwani, and Barwani fighting back in the second half, eventually pulling one back, making the scoreline respectable. In space is Romeo sending this one in. Call came in early for Mohammad Anas. Shishim, a bad touch there by Yadav. Keeper leaving his mark. And nicely marshaled there by Mohit Kumar. The Diamond Rock FA in 1.5 games have managed to score 4 goals already, almost turning out to be a chance for the number 14. And double change, getting ready. We will confirm you shortly about the changes. Here comes Diamond Rock. That cross was beautifully tracked. Quickly closed down by Patil. The referee stops play. Madhya Pradesh Premier League providing a platform to the youngsters of this state to showcase their talent, to get noticed. The games are being streamed live in YouTube and social media, on all the scouts keeping an eye, the clubs keeping an eye on the raw talents, which can be polished and brought up to a certain standard once they play in a high in one of the country's top tier league. We saw plenty of young players, plenty of talents emerging through this tournament. In Group A, Arjun Kumar Gautam of Shihor Boys and Dipendra Sisodia of Chamunda, Ajay Puravia of the Lions FA, Haftabur Rahman of Ratlam City have impressed with their display. Even Sanjay Rao of the Diamond Rock FA, Prashant Khatri of Barwani, A Football Delhi Senior Division also going on simultaneously along with the Madhya Pradesh Premier League and all the state leagues for the season. A few of them coming to an end and a few of them about to begin. The Karnataka State League and the Goa Pro League they kicked off from 16th October. The finals of the Calcutta Premier League will be played on 18th November between Mohammedan Sporting and Railways Football Club. Mohammedan Sporting a golden opportunity for them after 41 years. They are on the verge of winning the Calcutta Football League. They have made into the finals of the Durand Cup, which was held in Kolkata earlier this month. And now, skillful play here from Parimal Murmu and snatched away just when he was about to pull the trigger. It's still alive, and it comes towards the back post and a free header. And it's the number 14 again, Marshall Kisku, scoring a brace and a perfect start for the Diamond Rock FA into the second half. As the men in of purple are just tripling their lead, not getting the distance on that clearance. Eventually, it was kept alive by Deepak Lakra and a teasing delivery at the back post, completely beating the goalkeeper in flight. An easy header into the unprotected side of the goal. Marshall Kishko is on a hat trick as the Diamond Rock FA lead the Social Warrior by 3-0. The number 29 Anil Rawa, the pink shirts just converging very quickly as soon as the number 29 of the Social Warrior Anil Rawa is on the ball. Now the pass is quickly intercepted, but trailing leg brings him down. Abhishek Paul, you can see, is brought on in the second half. Meanwhile, an injury to Sanjay Orao, Diamond Rock FA, and maybe just a stab on his fingers. And that was the late challenge on Sanjay Orao. As I was talking about the Duran football tournament, which ended on 2nd of October. The FC Goa defeating Mohammedan Sporting in the final by 1-0. And we saw the reserve side, a few of the ISL franchises, lots of young players getting a chance to play in the historic tournament, and that too in the Mecca of Indian football, that is Kolkata. And Mohammad Nimel of FC Goa had a stunning campaign. And a youngster has scored 4 goals in the competition. A change in goalkeeper, it seems like, for the Social Warrior. Muhammad Nas is being taken off. And in comes the number 30, Deepak Kumar, who was on the bench, and Salman also being called off the bench. And first test for Deepak Kumar will be to save this free kick. And it comes, a fumbles, could be 4-0, and an easy tap in, but it's been ruled out due to offside. And the first test for Deepak Kumar is just fumbles. He couldn't come out with flying colors in the first test from that set piece. He fumbles the ball, eventually coming off the woodwork, and the rebound was turned in. But the assistant referee just putting his flag up and says that is offside. Is Deepak Lakra. Another pacey run by Kisco, was looking for the run of that man at the back post, and that was the free kick taken. A very casual approach from Deepak Kumar. And talk about that run from Kisco. Is time and again causing a lot of problem down that right flank with his sudden acceleration, catching a social Varia FC, a defender's off guard, and could have finished it himself, but deciding to play to one of his teammates at the back post. A very unselfish play. And now the number 7 shrugs off the challenge beautifully into the channel, rattles the woodwork. One more chance, and this time it's blocked. And corner for the Diamond Rock FA. And they made a blistering start to the second 45 minute. And look at that, Deepak Lakra. And then Parimal Murmu shrugging off that challenge and squaring it into the path of the number 8, and his shot just hitting the woodwork. And Deepak Lakra, after laying it off for Parimal Murmu, who went into a scoring position. Unfortunate, the youngster, but it was a decent attempt. Nevertheless, as the number 10, Sujit Hasda, is coming in. And the goal scorer, surprisingly, Parimal Murmu, is being taken off. And Deepak Lakra also making way for Rohan. And maybe the coach, Ashrajut Chatterjee, deciding to save one of his most threatening player of the side for future games, deciding to take off Parimal Murmu. Mohit. Back to the number 22, Patil, losing out on the ball to Sujit Hasda. 1 hour gone at the church ground in Shihor, the opening game of the day between the Diamond Rock FA and Social Warrior, and the home side is leading by 3-0. A first half goal from Parimal Murmu was being taken off shortly, and a brace from Marshall Kishku. Both the goal scorers have been taken off. Prashant, another ball, another chance. Again, it's gone sailing over the bar. No intervention at all. They're quite comfortably entering the Social Warrior FC's box, and the blocking in midfield is not working so far. And Social Warrior Football Club clearly a dominating play, and that was Sanjay Orao missing it from a sharp angle. Now a chance for the Social Warriors. Nicely done, managing to sort his feet out. The number 12, Arpit. The ball runs out of play for a goal kick. Another ball. Arpit Malviya trying to get in on the act. A couple of crosses from him already. Another forward ball. Keeper is off his mark. Here is Sujit Hasda, and he makes it 4-0. Another brilliant strike. All the strikers getting on the score sheet for the Diamond Rocks FA. And Ashrujit Chatterjee will be delighted with the way his team have performed so far. And look at that build up. And within 3 touches, the Diamond Rock FA are once again troubling the scoreline. A wrong outing from Deepak Kumar, and he had to pay the price. It's been goals galore in this game. It's a goal fest at the church ground in Shihor. A handball, says the assistant. And the Social Warrior losing 2-0 to Bharti Football Club and now conceding 4. Already conceded 6 goals in the tournament and yet to score. Worrying signs for their manager Ashish Sen. Defensive organization has always been a problem for his side. We saw that in the opening game as well against Bharti Football Club, and it continues to be the same even in the second one. As Amar Kumar Yadav is in pain, the stopper fullback of the Diamond Rock FA team who made a top 4 finish last term. This time they will be desire. They will be looking to get into the top two, qualify for the semi-final, and play the finals this term. They've got to show the desire to rectify the error which they made in the playoffs last term and come out strong this season. 65 minutes on the clock on the Diamond Rock FA, leading by 4-0. Parimal Murmu opening his account, an opening in the 23rd minute. Marshall Kisku was scoring a brace, two goals within a space of 7 minutes, and then that last one coming in from the substitute Sujit Hasda in the 63rd minute. Could be the fifth one, and this time a goalkeeper Deepak Kumar coming out just in time. And Ashim Barua is so disappointed, is so angry, is shouting to one of his teammates, urging him to stay forward and not close to him. And when the ball was at his feet, he was running out of options, just asking his man to go forward, which is an indication that the team in yellow they likes to play direct football. Both the teams with a very contrasting style. As the Diamond Rock FA, they rely on the short passing build-up, and the social warrior they likes to play direct and long. Sometimes that kind of a style can be predictable, especially for the opposition defenders. And each and every time, if you try to go direct, it will be very difficult to unlock the defense. And this time is the number 12, keeping his balance. Anil curling it in and headed out, and the clearance drops into the feet of Sujit, who's surrounded by three yellow shirts. On the turn, a fine delivery. In space is the number 12, Sanjay Oraon, and he's been quickly closed down. Flicks it over the top. Can't find his own teammate. It's Suken Mandi instead. And now this time chasing this one is the number 10, Sujit, but the goalkeeper leaving his mark and clearing it out. And Sujit Hasda on the ball. Goes past a couple of challenges with a drop of his shoulder inside the box, sets up Sujit, one dummy, goes to the ground. The referee was very close to the incident. And now quickly moved forward by Gute. The flag has stayed down, is the number 11. Oh, the cross is a disappointing one. Rohan. Soshim. Harish. It helps it forward. The Diamond Rock F is so organized at the back. And that was the attempt going wide. And the Social Warrior Football Club, the closest they have come in this game. And this was a chance. The header from Saurav falling into the feet for the number 7 Ashim Barua. He can't hit the target. And a foul on the number 11 Mohit. Pardon me, is Rohan. Now Sujit Hasda rolls it down the line. Advantage only for the goalkeeper Deepak Kumar. So the Diamond Rock FA is scoring the sixth one as well. They're just toying with the defense of the Social Warrior. And this time it's Mohit Goody. And just in the 76th minute, Marshall Kisku completing his hat trick as well. A clear dominance by the side from Balaghat. A 6-0. A 2-0 victory in their season opener. And scoring 6 goals in their second match of Group B. And 2 teams from this group will qualify for the semi-final. Already Ratlam City and Shihor boys have made their way into the semi-final from Group A. And now it's the turn for the sides from Group B. And kind of display from the Diamond Rock FA so far. And this seems like one of the strong contenders for that semi-final spot from Group B. Marshall Kisco. We've had plenty of hat-trick scorers from Group A as well. Another chance. And this time it's Sujit on the ball. A first hat-trick scorer in Group B is Marshall Kisco. He was brought on in the second half, replacing Rupnath, their skipper. Another great ball. Getting ahead of his man, setting up the number 14 for another one. And this time not finding that yard of space ahead of him. Eventually had to take a turn. Needs to get their acts together. Is Social Welfare. From the left flank is Harish Safiq. Continuing his run is the number 7 Ashim. Couple of pink shirts onto him. And shot from Harish. And no troubles for the goalkeeper. with this win, and they'll go to the top of the points table in the Diamond Rock FA. 6 points from 2 games and a goal difference of +8. Managed to keep a clean sheet in the opener and already scored 8, even though still 9 minutes of regulation time left. Could be more. Rohan Jeet back to the goalkeeper Bideshi. We are just 8 minutes away from the full-time whistle as the number 222 Patil, he seems to like have a plan here. Shafiq takes it to his stronger foot, whips across in. Great composure there by Baljit, coming in the middle from his full-back's position to knot that ball down towards his goalkeeper. Mohammad Amir striding forward and a fine tackle, just snatching it away from him. Sujit Hasda is sitting deep in front of the defenders. The Diamond Rock FA quite comfortably is stringing passes among themselves. And now Sujit looking for the diagonal, couldn't find it. Here's the number 12, Sanjay Orao, and here comes the Diamond Rock again, increasing pace, again setting up the number 14. This time it's been fired over the crossbar. And once again it was that number 14, Marshall Kisco. What a game this youngster is having so far, isn't he? Yadav slightly in an advanced role. These are the tactical tricks brought in by Ashrujit Chatterjee, which goes to show this is not afraid to experiment with his side. Even the players have got the license to try out different things. Again, that ball was falling for Kisco. An acrobatic clearance, not too far. In comes the number 11, Rohan. Referee has blown the whistle already. And every time the Diamond Rock FA making those inroads inside the box, and every time they do that, there is a feeling that they are just a touch away from getting the goal. And that's how porous the Social Warrior Football Club have been this morning. I could have fallen for Kisku, who was lurking behind, but Soshim not taking any risks, and that was the header, which was deemed as a foul. And here is Arpit Malviya, number 5, clipping this one into the box, headed away, and quickly onto the second ball is Kisku, the man who stole the limelight by scoring a stunning hat-trick. Romeo Das. Amar given away. Arpit Malviya. The number 22 Patil. Here's the skipper Amir. He's quickly closed down by the number 10 Sujit Hasda, who turns his man very quickly. He's got time and space to pick out a pass, which he does. A desperate defending there by Sochim Tangwa. Committing a foul in the process. Or is he? The free kick has been given in his favor. Mohammad Amir fends off the challenge, looks up, but his pass is intercepted by Marshall Kisku. Here's the number 10. Whistle is gone. And the next game coming up is between Madan Maharaj, who will be playing their second game of the day. The last season's champions who will take on Bharti Club. So both the teams are taking on each other in the back of wins in the last match. And the final game of the day at 3 p.m. is going to be between Barwani Football Club and Eagle FC, the side from Nimach. There is the number 11. His cross has gone out of play. Social Warrior. There is one chance to reduce the margin. The weak attempt. Easy, comfortable save. Another chance for the number 7, Ashim. Ashim one side, then the other. Nicely done, Ashim. A chance to tap it in from a close range. He blazed it over. And how has he missed that one? Shukhen Mandi from a handshaking distance. Excellent work by Ashim Barua. He gets the better of the number 13, Yadav, beats him for pace, and look at that layoff for Shukhen Mandi. He was completely unchallenged, had all the time in the world to slot that into the back of the net. Shukhen, can he rectify his mistake? Goes for a curling effort, hits the chair behind the goal post. He got to hit the target more often from the edge of the 18-yard box. Went for that curler through the second post. Now 5 minutes will be added on. Another miss header. And space opens up for the Diamond Rock. Nice triangle, and the shot is straight to the goalkeeper. Shukhen Mandi's left-footed attempt this time. He's being kept busy. Deepak Kumar, since he's come off. Prashant, nicely covered by the number 22. Here is the number 22 of Social Warrior, Patil. Plays the ball out of touch. Referee just checking his watch. Just 4 minutes left. The Social Warrior will be dejected, demoralized with this performance. Rohan, that seen the plan, Shoshin Tangwa, and been quickly cut off as the number 7, Ashim Barua, is asking for a free kick due to a foul on him. Referee just acknowledging him by giving it's given a throw in instead. The ground condition at Church Ground in Shihor can be a talking point. Could be the first goal for the social warrior. It's off the post. Well, well, well. That initial shot from Patil took an awkward bounce ahead of the keeper, hitting the upright. Then the rebound couldn't be turned in. And that was the try from distance by Sukhain Mandi. And look at that bounce ahead of the goalkeeper and then clipping the post. Went up for it was the number 6 Harish Shafiq, who can't get to the ball. And a big let off for the Diamond Rock FA. And the goalkeeper, Bideshi Ram, who will be treated. Clean challenge. And now rolls it forward. Deepak Lakra cutting in central. For Sujit Hasda is in a shooting position and just pushed behind for a corner. And Deepak Kumar and sometimes it's just a one-on-one with the attackers. No challenge coming in from his team's midfielder or from the defenders. And throw on a counter. The social warrior. Nice footwork. And the defender in the way. And cushions it back to his goalkeeper. And we are into the final minute of the first game of the day between the Diamond Rock FA and the Social Warrior Football Club. Is Amar Kumar Yadav. He finds the number 11 Rohan in the way. Just got to keep possession of the ball and not losing out. Winning it high is Sanjay Orao, but will be offside. The number 14 Kisco. The referee just awarding a free kick. And you can see the Madan Maharaj players are warming up in the ground number 1. And they will be keeping an eye on this scorecard and try to score more when they play their next game against the Bharti club from Jabalpur. It's going to be a lip-smacking encounter between the two sides who've collected a full points in their respective matches. The Bharti Football Club yet to concede in this tournament, and so has the Diamond Rock FA, even though the side from Balaghat have played 180 minutes of football, more than Bharti FC, as they clash a sword against the former champions, Madan Maharaj. Referee restarts play with his free kick. Here is Kisco and goes to the ground. Kisco without a doubt, he is the hero of the match. Amar Kumar Yadav, another lofted pass into the feet of Romeo, who scored in the opener, almost taking on a couple of defenders before trying to unleash a pile driver with his left foot. And referee blows the whistle. It's been a cakewalk for the side from Balaghat, Diamond Rock FA, winning 6-0 against Social Warrior in their second game. And with this win, they go right at the top of the points table in Group B with 6 points from 2 games and a goal difference of +8. Make sure you don't go anywhere. The next game coming up, the Madan Maharaj will be in action. Make sure you do not go anywhere and stay tuned to the official YouTube channel of Sportscast India.